All right, guys, I'm so sorry about that. I had not. Okay, so Ms. AJ is going to be on here momentarily. We did have some people text us with some questions, so we already have some of those in place. And then I also have my computer set up here. Hi, friend.
How's it going? How are you?
I am good. I'm so sorry about that. I thought I had it figured out.
I don't think you can do it from a MacBook. Does it have to be from a phone, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so. I should have tested that prior to this, but that's okay. I'm going to go through and double check. I know we did have some people text with some questions.
Okay. I see that Melissa Garter's on. Melissa, if you have any questions, this is Carley, our director, and just ask away. Hey, Jennifer Hutchison, Jessica Molstead out in California had a big race this weekend. I'm proud of her for that.
Was that like 50 miles?
I think it was. There's a girl from here, 2 people from here that ran in it. One of my market partner's sister ran in that one also.
Oh.
They were right by the Golden Gate Bridge. So if you guys have any questions, just type it in the comments and we'll answer them.
Are you able to see the comments, AJ? On your end?
They pop up.
Okay. Perfect. So somebody did text me and ask me in regards to a question about events. So I know that you are very good at events, AJ. I've always said if you don't show up, you don't go up. So tell me more about how important do you feel like events are for our business?
Well, we have different kinds of events. You can do a Meet Monat, just at a restaurant or a coffee shop. You can do a wash event, which we have found those on Friday afternoons are pretty popular. If you do like a happy hour type right after work on Fridays, those have seemed to be working well for us lately. We have learned that if you don't ever have people over to your house, you may not get a great result. But if you are used to having people over at your house, people will show up again. So if you don't usually have people over, you may want to do a Meet Monat at a restaurant.
Okay.
For coffee. Also, you definitely want to go to a Super Saturday if you can. Those are always really great, and take people with you. What else?
Yeah, I will say in our team page, I try to post Super Saturdays that I find every time I get a chance in our team page. Also, if you could look at the local Facebook app, you will see events there too. So just staying plugged in your area wherever you can. And if that means that you're the only one in your area, that might mean that might mean that you need to take the initiative in that area and begin planning those events. And something that is staying consistent in that. So whether it's the first Friday of each month, every other Friday for 3 months, so you can kind of build up a following. But I feel like staying consistent in that is going to be extremely important.
Do you see the question there about what is a Super Saturday?
No, I cannot see questions.
Okay, so the question popped up. What is a Super Saturday? A Super Saturday is like a 3 to about a 3-hour, 4-hour training. Usually there's a Meet Monat at the beginning or the end. So when we say Meet Monat, that means you invite guests to come. The Super Saturday is training for market partners. So you can talk about whatever topics that you guys want to put together. We have a curriculum under resources in the back office.
A teacher says
core training. What?
I said a teacher says curriculum.
Yeah, we have training for you in the back office. That's my teacher talk coming out. Sorry about that.
Okay.
There's also another kind of event that I didn't mention, and that is an online Facebook Meet Monat. And you can do those 2 different ways. You could put up slides with the information from Meet Monat, or you could just do a split screen like this and talk and share.
This is what Marla Arnone and I did. She's in Georgia. I'm here in Texas. We did her Facebook launch that way, and I'm going to tell you it was nothing short of amazing. And so if your upline's not direct to you, the split screens work really well.
Yeah. And I would encourage everybody, like it's a little time consuming and it's work to do an online event or split screen, but you're home, you can sit under a blanket and as soon as you're done, you're home again. So it just saves a lot of time, and you can invite people from all over the United States, Canada, and the UK if you want when you do those. So it just allows you to touch people in a way that's very convenient. It also shows that the business can be done online, and that's very appealing for some people who live in a remote location, or maybe they just moved somewhere and they don't have a lot of friends. So I encourage everybody to do 1 or 2 of those Meet Monates a month through an event.
And sometimes, guys, you can highlight the products, and sometimes you can highlight the business, and other times you can do them together. But like if there's a great flash sale like we have going on, and this one's kind of been a longer one than what we normally have, feel free to, put together a quick Meet Monat or quick product event and invite people that might be interested in the products. And that just allows you time to be more specific about our products, and kind of more specific to what needs they're trying to get met.
I mean, you could do one on here on the four awesome conditioners, and you could do it just on the conditioners that we offer and what needs they meet. You could pick a topic or all of our styling products.
Yeah.
And go over those. And, I think you would have different people, and then we do a giveaway with those. So you want to have something that you give away to get people's attention, and you want to encourage them to comment on each of the slides. If you're going to do split screen, you could have them comment questions to get entered into a drawing, but you want to have them participate in order to be qualified for the drawing.
Yes. Participation is huge. Don't ever to be scared to ask for referrals. That is going to be really big in our business. And so if somebody loves our products or they sampled our products, ask for 3 of their friends that you can sample as well. So don't ever be hesitant to ask about referrals.
That's a good tip.
Do you have questions coming through? I cannot see them.
I haven't seen any other questions just yet.
Hey, Marla, I know that you're on. Jessica Bolton, you're on. Sarah Black. Hey, guys, I'm so glad all y'all are on. What are some questions that you guys get as leaders that you feel like could benefit our team by knowing that tonight?
One thing I would say people need to do every day is listen and learn something motivating, encouraging, and learn a skill. Like the number 1 gateway skill is how to invite. Go to YouTube, look up Ray Higdon, look up Eric Worre on how to invite. If you are not successful at inviting people, you don't even have the opportunity to close. So you have to invite people to watch a video, to try your products, to do a one-on-one, to go to an event with you. Okay, how often should we post on Facebook and do personal lives to network yourself? Marla said that. So how often should we post on Facebook, Carley?
So Facebook is something that what we like to say is it is a TV show, not an infomercial. So you want to post 7 to 10 times a week on your Facebook, but you only want about 30% of your Facebook posts to actually be about your company and about your products. When you're posting on social media about Monat, we don't want to be like, oh my gosh, this is the rejuvenating oil. It's the best oil ever. You should use it. There's 110 uses. And this is the detangler. You should try the detangler. It's Monat. We want to just say something like, this is the detangler I use for my daughter's hair. Now she doesn't cry anymore when I put it on her hair, when I brush through her hair. I'm not giving too much info, but I did let them know that, hey, I have a good product that they might want, and that piques curiosity. AJ just did a video about piquing curiosity. So when it comes to posting on social media, like we had talked about in the onboarding, please make sure that you are keeping posts simple enough where people are going to be curious about what it is that we offer.
And Marla said she tries to do fun tutorials around hair in general, not always. You can do things just about hair, and not just so people see you as somebody who is knowledgeable about hairstyles, how to do a good blowout, how to have good scalp health, why you don't want sulfates in your products or parabens in any of your cosmetics or hair care. You can do things like that just to be seen as an expert around hair care, at least somebody who's knowledgeable.
Yeah. Learn the latest trends and practice you know, a braid in the mirror before you go live and do a braid. I don't know if I've ever tried to do a braid. I do braids on other people, but not on myself. So those are, social media is going to be the trick to your business too, guys. It's going to be really, and I'm going to tell y'all, Facebook is a relationship platform. So you, as not only are you posting, but you want to make sure that you're commenting on other people's stuff, creating interaction and getting feedback from that as well. And so sometimes it can be difficult, but just know that when you're trolling through Facebook, which we all do, go ahead and make it worth your while and use it as your business time that you blocked off for your business to make sure that you're commenting on maybe prospects, Facebook pages. What does that look like? Just make a comment on, oh my gosh, where did you get your daughter's dress? Just let Facebook know that you're creating that relationship with somebody.
The Bob Heilig training was saying before you make a post, go to like your top 10 to 20 prospects and comment on what they posted last so that Facebook will show them your live video or your post.
It's so crazy. So what we will do, so we don't get too in depth in this, is we will do we've done one before, but we can definitely do another one because so much changes over the time, a social media training, because I know that I require as much social media training as possible.
Constantly.
Yeah,
I do too.
And it changes. The platforms change. What Instagram and Facebook look for change. Instagram changes less than Facebook, but they all change. And so staying up to date and up to par with all that is going to be really big for your business.
I don't see any other questions, but I want to comment on flash sales. So I've been doing Monat now for a year, and I quickly noticed about 3 months into it that flash sales are the #1 time for me and my team to grow. So you can almost bet that the first weekend of every month, there will be a flash sale. That is, try to reserve some time for your business during the flash sales. Like, don't overbook your weekends if you need to make money and grow your business. If you don't, then you don't. But if you are in a spot where you need your business to grow, you need to schedule time to work your business when it's going to benefit you the most. And the flash sales are the easiest way to get new VIPs to sign up and current VIPs to reorder. So I just tell people, like, be ready to clear some time, especially while you're building. Like, you know, if you need the money, if you need the income, then you have to make time to work the business. So, you know, I've worked quite a bit this weekend. I don't regret it at all. I'll be done after we're done on this call, but it's work, but we get paid really well for it.
Really well.
Really well. It's worth the sacrifice of a little bit of weekend time.
And the company puts these flash sales in place, and they have been phenomenal. It is a great way for you to grow your business super quickly and reach back out. It gives you reasons constantly to reach back out to prospects, because be sure that as you're prospecting, you know what they're looking for. And that way, when a flash sale comes across that they may want, then that you can refer back to your notes and go, oh, AJ was suffering with dry hair, so this flash sale really targets dry hair, so I'm going to reach back out to AJ today because this is really going to be beneficial for her. So that's why it's so important to keep your little handy dandy spiral notebook, planner, like whatever way you keep up with your prospects. It's so important, guys.
So Carley, tell us, what is your like daily method of operation? Like, what are like little things you try to do every day or every week?
Yeah, so every single day, it's called daily method of operation. The first thing that I do is I get up and check my email. The second thing I do is I read 10 pages out of my motivational book, and it changes. I'm not a fast reader. I'm not really a good reader. I don't retain a lot of information very well. And so sometimes I have to go back, but I know that something that helps me is just waking up and reading those 10 pages of a motivational book. And then my goal throughout the day is to follow up and prospect. And so I try to prospect 3 new people a day, whether that's through social media, that's a new client that comes in my chair, or that is somebody I've met out at lunch. So I'm constantly prospecting. And so those are pretty important to my daily method of operations and keeps my business constantly growing. What about you, AJ?
Well, I do what you do. I try to add people to Facebook I may not do 2 a day, but I'll try to do 10 to 15 a week. So if I go to a networking lunch, sometimes it's good to not have business cards and to say, hey, I don't have my cards, but are you on Facebook? Can we just connect there? Do you mind if I send you a friend request? And if you're at a networking event, they're going to love that. So,
or you can have a picture of your business card and text it to them.
Yes, that way you have their number. But I want people on my Facebook. That way I can message them and send them videos and resources, and phone numbers are great too. So I do that. And then I try to, now we get emails of our VIPs when they're going to have orders coming through.
I love that.
So I do too. I check with them. So yeah, I just try to add people to social media, plan out live videos.
And when you think people are not watching you, they are watching. I don't have a number. I wish I did. How many people that talk to me that I haven't seen in years, and I'll see out in public, and they're like, oh my gosh, I see that you're doing so good. And I'm like, well, I had no clue this person even knew what I was doing. They don't like my stuff. They don't comment on my stuff, but people are watching you.
They're a lurker.
Yeah. Stay consistent in what you're doing.
Okay, Sarah Luck is asking, any ideas for meetings other than wine and wash, like how to garner attention to come to an event?
Okay, so Sarah, that's something that I'm starting in my area right now, and I'm just looking for a way to network with other women. And so I have a happy hour planned on Friday. I have a meetup for mommies on a Monday after they get their babies dropped off at school. So I'm networking just with women instead of making it a direct Meet Monat. And so that's something that I will do and publish through my Facebook local app. And I will be consistent in that. And especially with the weather, it's going to be nice. There's a new little restaurant in our town that has a patio. And so that's something that I will be doing the second or third Friday of every single month. And I could increase those or I could decrease that.
Yeah, and if she lives there by you, like in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, there will be a bazillion networking events. She could just probably Google it near where she lives and just start going to events and meeting people. And yeah. I mean, you can anywhere that there are, there's a soccer practice, baseball practice, kids activities, birthday parties, you can network anywhere. You can do wine and wash, Monat and margaritas. You can do Monat and mocha. Whatever you want.
And as much as we love the company and we love the products and we see the vision, not everybody is like that. And so some people just need to know that you just care about people. And so that's why sometimes just a networking event, not necessarily a Meet Monat, I feel like is beneficial. Just get to know people, get to know their hearts, get to know what they're lacking in their lives. And that will really give you food for fertilizing their garden, what they're needing.
She also, another couple ideas for getting people to events is you can ask them to be a model, Sarah. Like, hey, I need 2 hair models. You have thin, fine hair. I need a model for that. And, oh, you have curly, coarse hair. I need a model for that. And usually models don't back out. You can also have for everybody that comes, you're going to go, we'll go into a drawing for a prize. And if you bring a friend, you get entered in twice. So,
okay. So, right.
And then if you're going to an event, go pick them up and take them with you.
We get so much free stuff from Monat products and Rejuva and blow dryers, and leverage that free stuff to your advantage of what you can give away at events or to somebody that enrolls as a VIP. Leverage that stuff as much as you need to.
Cool. What other questions do you guys have? Can you think of anything else we get asked a lot? Don't wait for your product pack to come in before starting.
Agreed. A lot of the questions that you guys are going to have will be found in the back office and Market Partner Academy. Don't forget that. But I'm a person that I really need and desire kind of more understanding, and I need somebody to explain it to me better. AJ just did a team training, and she was like, I have a 50 question limit a day. You can ask me up to 50 questions a day. And she's being sarcastic, like in a sense that ask me as many questions as you need to ask me. And that is exactly who we are. And that's why it's so important to stay plugged into your upline, as well as to a couple levels up from you. And that way,
and I mean per person. You get 50 questions per market partner. So wear it out. I'm not even saying all together. I might get 50 questions in one day if you added them up. But like, if I love questions, if people aren't asking me questions, then they're probably not working their business.
Agreed.
So I get excited when people send me screenshots and say, what should I say? What should I do? Like, light me up. I'll answer them as long as I can. You're not half my questions. You may be like 20% right now, Jennifer, but not half.
Who said that?
Jennifer Hutchison.
I love
her
it.
And Melissa Garner. Yeah, Melissa's new, so she has a lot of questions. She's just been doing this 1 week.
Oh, girl,
do you know what I tell people? I say I still talk to Carley every day. Yeah. There's hardly a day that goes by that I don't call and ask you some kind of question or we discuss something. And in the beginning, I know I wore you out asking questions, but I was working. Like
Dana Kirkendall, I don't know if she's on here. When she started, I like lived on my headset with her, and she would apologize over and over. And it's not a place for an apology, because you are working your business, and we are all very active, busy people. And at the end of the day, we don't have the multiple hours that it takes to sit behind our computer and really go through Market Partner Academy and comprehend everything that this brand new business has to offer. And so we want you guys to get started before you're done with all that. However, we want you to do that, but we do understand that we are so excited and on fire when we've been there, like just starting the business, and we know that fire that lights inside of you, like I'm about to change lives. My life is about to change. I got questions to ask. I'm not stopping. Here I go. Like, I don't care what they think about me. And so,
oh yeah, I don't care.
Do it.
Jennifer Hutchison said her newest customer just washed her Yorkie, and now she wants to be a market partner. That's hilarious.
I'm mad at you. I am not mad at you.
I watched your dog and liked it so much. That's awesome. I hope that I would rather us branch into pet shampoo rather than go into skincare or something like that. Like I would rather us stay with shampoo.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that could be a huge product.
It's a home run. Like
it's a home run.
Kids and people, and so you just cannot go wrong. And now that we've got a shampoo that is just the best of the best, I don't think they'll change that at all.
Do we want to talk about at all, like how to equip our market partners to defend Monat against the fake news that's out?
Yeah, I mean, we can. I know AJ's favorite word is posture. And so she just stands firm in the fact that, and she can go on that. And so it's with anything, guys, whether it's your favorite restaurant, your favorite hair care, the place that you like to go get your toes done that just gave the last girl an infection and had to get her foot cut off. I'm being exaggerative, but what I'm saying is there will be bad reviews on something all the time. And as long as you trust and believe in our company and our products 110%, that fake news, hashtag fake news, is not going to affect you. And when people come to you with that, you will have the backbone to say, I do not believe that. I have X amount of VIPs and retail customers and market partners, and I have not seen, and I say that because I have not seen that firsthand. And so it's called posture. So do you want to expand on that?
Yeah. So what
called your kid ugly?
I can say about, so posture is you believe in what you have so deeply that if somebody else comes at you saying it's trash, you really just want to knock them out. And you can say, like, if somebody said, what's wrong with your kid? Like, what's wrong with their face? Like, what's wrong with them? You'd be like, excuse me? Like, what's wrong with you? And so or if somebody said, hey, guess what? I heard that electricity thing is a scam. Yeah, electricity is a scam. You'd be like, you're insane. Like, everybody knows electricity is not a scam, but you could probably find a YouTube video of people who hate electricity and who think electricity is a scam, some kind of government conspiracy. And so basically what I say is, anytime a company does well, you're going to have haters. I could say Walmart's always in a lawsuit. They're always suing people and being sued, but they're you know, the number one company in the world for revenue. I say Monat has been around about 4 years. We would know about these complaints way before now. Our products are in the UK, which bans over 1,400 chemicals. The US bans 60.
Yeah.
So there's no way we would be in the UK if we made hair break off or
And
fall
honestly,
out.
guys, really and truly, like, it's not worth fighting with people. You can rebuttal. You might rebuttal once or twice.
Well, people are saying, what they usually say is, well, I've seen a lot of negative reviews. So I just hit them with, well, you want to go to this website, truthaboutmonat.com. I can tell you we've been tested by 3 clinical labs, and one of them is the biggest in the world in Brazil. It's who tests for Unilever, L'Oreal, and Procter & Gamble. So if you've used any of those products in Walmart, we're tested and approved, proven safe and effective by that company. And we're in the UK, and I give them that example. And then I kind of just say, I've been using this product for a year. And you could say, my upline's been using this product a year, for you 3 years.
Speaking
and
of
their hair is amazing. It is not broken off. And my hair is in the best shape that it has been in. And I would not sell a product to anybody if I thought it could possibly break their hair off or ruin their hair or their scalp. Like, give me some credit for being an honest person that I've proven to be over my whole adult life. So, like, I do get offended because I wouldn't sell a product that was damaging. I wouldn't use a product. And when people are doing that, there's a reason. And it has to do with too much heat, over processing, stylists who don't know what they're doing, you know, trying to do treatments on the hair that they don't know how to do effectively. So that's the problem.
And it's our job as market partners to be completely educated and informed on the products that we're using. For instance, Rejuva Beads is to be used every 2 to 3 to 4 washes, okay? 2 pumps, not overusing. IRT shampoo is made for hair that's no longer than 4 inches. Somebody suffering with massive hair loss, chemo patients, alopecia patients, male and female pattern baldness. So it's going to be extremely important that we understand our products as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of the UK, guys, if you're new and you're watching this, we just launched in the UK. This is our last month right now that we are in the pre-launch for the UK Founders Pool over there. This is the time that you guys want to, if you have contacts over there in the UK, that's where you want to not begin prospecting, but don't forget about those people, because it could potentially, if they become a founder and they are direct to you, then you become a UK founder as well. And so it's beneficial for United States and the UK. AJ's arm is tired. She's trying to prop her phone up.
No, I was trying to add some people to the video and was having trouble.
Oh, I remember one night you were tired. You were like trying to
I was putting it on my headboard and then it fell.
That's so funny. So do you guys have is there any other questions?
Jennifer Hutchison saying curly girls are the hardest to diagnose, and yes, they are. I'm really glad to have the effortless style system. Carly, how do you compare effortless style to Renew?
So the effortless style is a smoothing shampoo.
Smoothing, and blowout cream.
Blowout cream. So blowout cream is going to be really lightweight. Smoothing on both ends is going to be kind of heavy. So I have not one curl anywhere to my hair at all. That is going to be something I will have to play with. Everybody is going to be different, and that's where Monat Hair Testimonies Facebook page comes in really handy. But everybody, so I feel like the smoothing is going to help. The smoothing shampoo, conditioner, blowout cream. What do they call it? The effortless style.
Effortless style. It's a dumb name. It should have been the smoothing system.
Well, it could be. It's going to give you more defined curls, but it also gives you that conditioner, whereas the hydration system did not have a rinse out conditioner, which were people's biggest complaints. And sometimes with curly girls, they have used so much product for such a long time that their transition period might be a bit longer, because we've got to get any buildup that they have on their hair off before those curls are really going to come up and give that natural bounce that it once had. And so sometimes the length of time that it takes for us to see the results in curly girls can be a bit longer. So please keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. And just ask your upline. So ask whoever is your upline that is willing to help. And sometimes I know that I'm more accessible than the upline in between me and some of my downline market partners. That's fine. Send me the message. I do not want anybody to feel like they cannot ask me a question because they're 7 layers deep to me.
So Summer Zavala, I believe she's on here right now. She posted a picture before and after of the other day of her, what she thought was really good curly Monat hair, and then a couple months later, what was really good curly Monat hair. She just posted it just a month apart. Summer, what products were you using in your second picture? So while she answers that.
Yeah, and Sarah is saying how it depends on the curls, their density and length of the hair, the thickness of the hair. Absolutely, Sarah. Curly girls are the hardest. Like when somebody has thin, fine hair, I'm like, boom, bam, volume system, get it. Like there's no, there's a man with receding hairline, boom, classic confidence, get it right now. Like it's so easy, but curly people take a lot more questions. We may not get it right on the first time. And it's personal preference too. Like how much do they dry their hair? Do they let it air dry? Do they try to blow dry it straight? You have to know all of that.
And continue to ask them questions until you do find out the answer, because curly hair is the most dense hair of all hair types. Was Summer able to come? Did she comment yet?
I haven't seen her comment yet.
Yeah, and so curly hair, whew, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one. But we try, and we can send products back. You can trade out a product with someone if you have it in inventory.
Jessica Bolton is on here too, and she is a stylist. She owns
Here's Summer said something. Summer said smoothing shampoo and conditioner and the curl cream.
Sweet. And her before and after picture, y'all, was amazing. I haven't really had my hands on the smoothing shampoo because I already have really sleek hair. I don't know if it's too heavy or just right for curly hair. If you want to maintain those bounce, sometimes you don't want to have shampoo that's way too heavy. So that'll just be something. Jessica, I think, has worked with the smoothing shampoo more.
I've used the smoothing shampoo and the smoothing conditioner, and it does smooth out my hair. It helps with like a little bit of frizz, but it's a little heavy for me, so I'm not going to use it very often. But if my hair's like really feeling dry, I will use it once,
This summer is going to be really good.
Yes. And I just have to not leave the conditioner on for very long and just put it on my ends, and I can use it. And I have thin, fine hair, so I can use everything but Renew. Renew is just too heavy for me.
Good to know. Good to know. I use the black, the color enhance, and the Revive shampoo. Those are my 3 faves.
What's your favorite conditioner?
The Revive. Oh, actually, the Super Moisture Mask. That is the only for you.
Okay. I didn't know that was a conditioner.
Well, I use it as one.
You use it as one. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I only wash my hair once or twice a week.
Right. Okay. So a girl the other day who's not one of my customers, but I've met her here. She likes the air dry cream as a styling product. So she has curly hair and she puts in the air dry cream and then blow dries her hair.
Like blow dries it like out or diffuses it like for curl?
I think that kind of diffuses it.
Sweet. Yeah.
And she said she loves it. She's like, I don't let my hair air dry, but I love the air dry cream.
I love that. I love that. That was a really big hit, when it was the Only For You product, and now that it's being sold. That's the other thing, guys. Our inventory is growing so quickly. I can't keep up. And so it's really neat to hear from everybody else as to what products do for them, because it's really hard for me to test out every product that comes through. Sarah did an air dry twist and curls and braids the other day, and it looked really, really good. Awesome.
Yeah, Sarah, do you see what Sarah said? That she uses like Renew and the black, and then for her shampoos, and then the Intense Repair conditioner, and she also likes the air dry cream. And you said the curl cream is too heavy.
So the air dry cream over the curl cream for her curly hair.
Yep. And Jessica Bolton just said, I use smoothing conditioner as a treatment, some on my ends. My favorite for my curly hair that I use to use Brazilian blowouts is Renew, IR conditioner, and blowout cream.
Sweet. So everybody there will probably give you a different answer. And we can sometimes end up with the same result, but that's something that you want to ask people. What is your desired result? And we kind of work backwards from that. So we know what they have. Our next question is to find out what they want. And then let's kind of work backwards towards getting that. And do they let their hair air dry, or do they blow dry? Do they flat iron it? And that's going to be something you want to tell people too, is turn your heat down. We're not trying to break through barriers anymore to get that hair flat or to get that hair to curl, because we have gotten rid of all the barriers that have been on our hair for so long. And so with that, we can turn our heat down. We have no 400-degree flat iron on that hair anymore.
That would break my hair. That makes me nervous thinking about it. Okay, so is there anything else you can think of? I would say make sure you have events scheduled. If you need to, the best thing you can do is get our product on people's hair. So do events. Don't rely on Facebook alone. Do not rely on just social media. Social media is a piece of the pie. It is not the whole pie. So,
something that I do at the beginning of each month, or towards the end, I do at the beginning, is I look at my calendar, see what events that I have going on. If you guys need me somewhere, I'm about to start traveling again. I'm ready to be in your area, to train your teams, to do whatever it takes. So you do want to get on my schedule, but that's something that I do, is I set out my planner, and if I have blank dates that I don't have anything going on, that's when I go in and I'm scheduling either networking meetings from happy hours to lunch dates, or scheduling Meet Monates and Super Saturdays. And so
or even a one-on-one.
Yeah.
I even schedule a lot of one-on-ones. I love that time with people.
Yes. Lunches, coffees.
Yeah.
And sometimes
I have a favorite place that I go, and I love it.
Sometimes you'll pick those up through the week. Like if I met AJ, let's say at Kroger tonight, getting groceries, and we struck up a conversation, and I would say something like, oh my gosh, it's been so nice getting to know you. I don't have a lot of time right now, but I have something I'd like to share with you. Can we meet up for coffee tomorrow or one day this week? And so then you plug in those little coffee dates or lunch dates, throughout that time, through your cold market or warm market meetups. I'm a one-on-one person too. I prefer that. But I'll do events. I'll do whatever you guys need.
Yeah, I'll do whatever it takes.
All right,
I'm also going to start traveling as soon as we get back from the cruise. So my semester, actually, I'm leaving for the cruise before my semester ends technically. And as soon as I get back, I'll be ready to start touring around. So I may even have a driver. I may even have a Spencer as a driver.
That's so exciting.
I may be taking Spencer and Ben with me on a few trips.
We'll come to Texas. We're waiting on you.
I will. Okay.
All right, guys.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.